Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to our channel. If you're passionate about artificial intelligence, machine learning, or just curious about how technology is changing our world, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a fascinating concept in the field of machine learning, transfer learning. So, grab your notebooks because we've got a lot to cover. Now, you may be wondering, what exactly is transfer learning, and why should we care? Well, let's find out. To understand transfer learning, let's start with a quick refresher on traditional machine learning. Typically, when we train a machine learning model, we need a massive amount of labeled data specific to that task. For example, if we wanted to build a model that identifies cats in photos, we would feed it thousands, if not millions, of images labeled as either cat or not cat. This process can be time-consuming, costly, and requires extensive computational resources. Now, this is where transfer learning comes into play. Transfer learning allows us to take a pre-trained model, one that has already learned from a large data set, and fine-tune it for a different but related task. It's like getting a head start on your homework by using what you already know. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you have a model that was trained to recognize various animals in images using a dataset like ImageNet, which contains millions of images categorized into thousands of classes. This model has already learned to identify features such as fur patterns, shapes, and colors. Now, if you wanted to create a model that identifies different species of dogs, instead of starting from scratch, you can take that pre-trained model and fine-tune it using a much smaller dataset of dog images. This process significantly reduces the amount of data and computational power required to train your model. In fact, studies have shown that using transfer learning can lead to an increase in accuracy and a decrease in training time by up to 90% in some cases. But how does it work? Here's a simplified overview. When you use transfer learning, you usually follow these steps. First, you select a pre-trained model that's been trained on a large dataset relevant to your task. Next, you freeze the base layers. These layers have learned general features that are useful across various tasks. Then, you add your own custom layers on top of these frozen layers, which will learn specific features related to your new task. Finally, after training the custom layers, you can optionally unfreeze some of the base layers and continue training the entire model on your new dataset. This can help it adapt even better to the specific features of your new task. Now, let's look at a few real-world applications of transfer learning. One prominent area is in natural language processing. Models like BERT and GPT-3 have been trained on vast amounts of text data to understand language structure, grammar, and context. Developers can then fine-tune these models for specific applications like sentiment analysis, chatbots, or even language translation with relatively little data. Another exciting application is in the field of medicine. Researchers can utilize transfer learning to analyze medical images. For example, a model trained on recognizing general objects can be adapted to detect tumors in X-rays or MRIs, aiding in quicker diagnoses and potentially saving lives. Transfer learning isn't just limited to images and text, either. It's being applied in various domains, from self-driving cars to speech recognition, showcasing its versatility and effectiveness in improving model performance while saving time and resources. So, to sum it all up, transfer learning is a powerful technique that allows us to leverage existing knowledge from pre-trained models, making it easier and faster to build accurate machine learning systems. It's revolutionizing how we approach tasks in AI, allowing us to do more with less data and fewer resources. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, make sure to subscribe for more insights into the world of AI and machine learning. And let us know in the comments, what areas of AI are you most excited about? We love hearing from you.